So I'm working on the Enrollimon comic, and this is kind of a play on Pokemon and Digimon. And I figured this was actually a really good panel to demonstrate Pip. I have just this kind of word bubble from a previous panel that I'm using as a starting point. And Pip is a really kind of eager, disjointed character. This panel is so small, and I'm trying to do so much speech within it. It's hard to balance the characters without like overshadowing the design or just blocking the characters with these. So I'm just going to use some of these word bubbles. I'll try to space them out a little bit. Let's see. And I probably should have done a bit more research to look more how they do these kinds of word bubbles to kind of show this kind of disjointed talk, but I'm just going to kind of use these text pieces, and I'm just an illustrator doing this. So I'll just use these text bubbles to kind of break up. He's just kind of bursting in through the room, and I gotta increase my text box size so I can, and my bubble size, and figure out where to put it. I'll figure this out. I think this is a good like work in progress video. Kind of go through the process of me trying to learn how to work with the spacing and help demonstrate character through the layout of the panels and layout of the word bubbles and thought bubbles. So gotta kind of lay out this introduction to the character, and this is just, I feel like this is just a really important character development piece almost, of being able to use these as I try to like space this out. Maybe if I center it, it'll land a little bit better in this speech bubble. And yeah, I'll just update the kerneling a little bit, try to fit. It's just so scrunched. A little. Yeah. Try to get this to size a little bit better. It's still just taking too much space in the bubble. Maybe I can, you know what, I can probably break this up a little bit more. I don't know why I'm trying to squeeze this all into one bubble. So I'll just break this up into two bubbles. This is the joys of trying to talk and do actual work at the same time. Gets tricky, at least for me. Maybe as I do more of these, I can get better at this. But so yeah, so I'm trying to use the paneling, the character layouts, the design, these word bubbles, the scripting, the speech, everything like that. I'm trying to convey as much about the world, about the characters, about the character development as I try to type, which is more challenging than it probably should be for me most of the time. Try to show as much as this panel as I can. Try to like piece together my little bubbles in a way that makes sense. I'm trying to flip these and turn it apparently, because yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna connect these. It's probably gonna be, I'm sure I could probably do this in a better way if I can even grab the anchors. Maybe I can do this at all, but apparently not. And I'm sure there probably is a better way to kind of join these speech bubbles. And it's probably one of those things that if I probably did a little bit more current research, I haven't read comics in a long time. I'll probably do this a bit better, but yeah, this back here behind the text. But just trying to do my best again to keep these word bubbles all together, to convey that it really is, I'm keeping this all as the same train of thought. So I don't want the word bubbles to be separate, so I'm going to connect them all and then try to just keep it a little bit more disjointed, but it is just the same train of thought. Got another one here to connect these guys as a Move my page. There we go. So I need to join all of these shapes. Let's see if I can actually choose the bubbles, not the words here. So I'm going to join all of these shapes together, and then I can add some stroke to it. After I do that, I'm just going to save a copy of this in case I need a similar structure later. I don't have to like completely reinvent the wheel. So let's select everything again. There we go. And then I'm just going to use my Pathfinder tool to merge all these into one. And I kind of brought them all to the same layer, so I'll drop this back a little bit. And then I'm going to add my stroke. Make sure the word bubbles pop enough. I think this is reasonable placement. You still get to see Franklin, you still get to see Pip. Actually framing Franklin a bit here, which I think is helpful. But yeah, let me know if these videos are kind of fun to follow along with as I make the comic.